How many of you have had something small make you frustrated? Whether it be a pen running out of ink, your computer screen not working while you're at work, and you become frustrated. But the reason that you're becoming frustrated is because there is a message that you can learn from this, a lesson even, that your frustration is to do with something that you haven't dealt with. And instead of becoming angry or becoming frustrated or angry, to ask yourself, what is causing this? Why do I feel this way? When you become aware of frustration and how it can reflect on what's really going on with you, you can pivot to use it as a test of patience and understanding, knowing that you have no control over what happens to you or any process that takes place around you, even when someone is reactive towards you and you become frustrated with them. The reason that they are reactive towards you is because there's something underlying in them that they are not dealing with it. So when it comes to someone, say, snapping at you for no reason, they're not snapping at you. They're snapping at themselves. They're angry with themselves over something. They're angry at something that happened to them. It has nothing to do with you. It's their fear. It's ego. And it's the same when it comes to things that happen to us. Like, say, a flat tire. That's actually a good thing because it's saving you from a car accident. It's saving you from being stuck in traffic. When bad things happen, they're blessings, but we don't realize it because we become reactive at the moment. But what I'm learning is to use it as a moment to teach yourself how to not be reactive and to just roll with it and accept it. And the more you continue to practice this mindset, the more your mind will shift and problems will not seem like problems anymore. They'll just seem like tests. And the more you become tested, the stronger your mind will get. The more growth you'll have, the more success you will achieve. It's amazing when we aren't reactive how we can just pivot our way around situations and grow financially, spiritually, mentally, and not even realize that it's happening because our mind is shifted to a different state of consciousness. When you remain positive, abundance can flow to you. When you remain negative, you're putting lack on abundance. It's the same with your thoughts. When you have negative thoughts that pop in your mind, then that blocks your clarity from coming in. That blocks your ideas, your creativity, your inspirations. But when you don't allow those negative thoughts to enter your mind, then there's no blockage. You're truly able to, you're able to inspire yourself. You're able to create whatever you want to create. You get into modes where you just want to be creative, but our emotions are like warning signs almost that we're starting to fall into negativity, we're starting to fall into depression, we're starting to fall into anger. And as you start to fall into those emotions, stop yourself right away, take a breath, remove yourself from that emotion, take that emotion as a blessing, and focus on something positive and use it when you're feeling down or upset. Ask yourself a question. Why am I really feeling like this? What is causing this? Become aware of it because you might still have unresolved trauma. You still might have unresolved depression. You don't know. You may think you're fine, but you're not until you become more aware. And when you become more aware, you can stop it from happening. Again, I use it as an example. I became frustrated, but then I learned to be mindful and be aware of it and understand why I'm frustrated. What made me frustrated to begin with. And the beautiful thing about learning more about yourself each day is just to understand like you You don't have to worry about anyone else other than you. Because everything that happens in your life is a reflection of you. You create everything in your life because we are the creators of our own reality. So if things aren't going our way, it's because of me or you. It has nothing to do with anyone else other than ourselves. And when it comes to being around people that don't understand that, that's only because they haven't started the journey yet. They may never even start the journey, but just be mindful. They may say hurtful things to you. They may call you crazy. They may think that it's all a waste of time. But that's only because they're not dealing with their own growth. They're not doing anything to help themselves. They're just lost, and we don't realize it until we stop following in paths that don't serve us a purpose. It comes with time and work, a lot of work. But I've noticed a majority of the people that I've met, they put in a lot of work. You see it. People are putting in work every day. To me, it's fun. It's enjoyable waking up every morning, meditating, seeing how many leaves I can count, seeing what visualization I have, understanding the power of awareness, power of now, how the mind truly works. It's so fascinating. But that's something I'm passionate about. What are you passionate about? What brings you joy? Find that and create it. Create something with it. Who knows? Use an illness or whatever's going on with you. Use that as your superpower. Learn more about it. Understand it. Figure out how to cure it yourself. Only you can cure yourself. No one else can cure you. They can give you all the medicine in the world, but if you don't believe it, you're not going to get cured. You're not going to feel better. You're going to stay ill because you choose to stay ill, not because the medication isn't working. It's because you've allowed your illness to take over you. But I know you can eliminate whatever's going on with you. You can be that strong hero in your own story, and you can fight all your inner demons that are stopping you from achieving what you're striving for. It's mainly just shutting down the voices inside of our heads that tell us every day that we're not good enough. We're not going to amount to anything. You should stop trying. Just quit. It's so easy. But then when you become aware of those thoughts, you start to want to know, why is it so easy? At least I did. Why is it so easy for me to quit? Why should I give up? Why does others' opinions matter? What really is going on with me because this is bothering me? Maybe there was something already bothering me before their opinions came out. These are the questions that we need to start asking ourselves. You might already have talked yourself into a sickness or sadness or depression before people even started to come and talk to you. You may have already created it just by one moment where you felt unloved, hurt. You don't realize it. I know I didn't. And I had to keep going. I had to learn to understand myself. And because I learned to understand myself, life is getting a lot easier. And it will. For all of you. You just have to put the time in. You have to do self-care. You have to look out for you. Your mental health is very important. If your brain is clogged, nothing else is going to work. You're going to struggle. And it's going to take time for you to just understand that. But the minute you understand why you're struggling, that's when the light pops on and says, this is what's really going on with me. If I start to deal with this issue, then I can heal myself. But I have to deal with this issue first. It's not easy, but it's work. And work will create growth. And you'll just understand yourself more. You won't have any more doubts about yourself. You won't have any more ideas that pop in your head that make you seem like life can be challenging, but it's not. We make life challenging on our own accord. I know I did. How many of you out there have done the same? How many of you have tried to give up, tried to walk away? A lot of us have. The beautiful thing about life is you can change who you are whenever you want. You just have to realize that you can change the course of your reality. I know you will when it's starting to understand them. They're worthy of love. They're worthy of abundance. They're worthy of peace. We all are. Take this moment to become aware of your feelings. Take this moment to meditate on what I just said and let it sink in. Have a wonderful day. Don't stress. You will be fine. You just have to believe in you. Much love. Bye.